Chip Maxwell here for 94.5 FM, 1420 AM, The Answer. Mother Teresa became a saint last Sunday. Were she still alive, she might be the face of hate speech for the political left. She was controversial because, like Jesus, she did not sacrifice truth to spare people's feelings. Jesus said, "Blessed is the one who takes no offense at me." Of course, today there are people who take great offense at the name and teachings of Jesus. They also took offense at what Mother Teresa said and did. Mother Teresa did not care about the conventional standards of the world. Her mission to care for the dying puzzled some. You're not curing anyone. You're not reducing poverty. You're not accomplishing anything meaningful. Why don't you bring in better equipment, more doctors, raise the level of medical care? Maybe you could save some of these people. She was saving them in a spiritual way. She gave people love and dignity. A man in one of her homes said, "I lived in the streets like an animal, but I will die like an angel." He wasn't asking or expecting to be saved from death. Nobody gets that. Not even Jesus got that. The promise of Mother Teresa was that you will not be left alone in darkness without hope, without acknowledgement of your dignity as a human being and your eternal future with God. Critics of Jesus pointed out that he kept company with disreputable characters. Mother Teresa was criticized for accepting donations from disreputable characters. Teammates, Tom Osborne's mentoring program accepts donations from Warren Buffett, one of the biggest funders and promoters of the American Holocaust called abortion. I still think Teammates is a mission worthy of support. The Lord sometimes uses people we consider adversaries to accomplish His will. Speaking of abortion, while receiving the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979, Mother Teresa blasted modern society for permitting abortion. She called it the greatest destroyer of peace. She said, "If a mother can kill her own child, what is left for me to kill you and you to kill me? There is nothing." If she gave that speech at an American university today, students would scream and run for the nearest safe space, or scream and storm the stage to bum rush Mother Teresa out the door as a spewer of hate speech. Mother Teresa had a sense of humor. A friend of mine who was a priest worked with Mother Teresa for 6 months in India. He noted all the disease, suffering, and death, and asked Mother Teresa how she held up day after day and week after week. She said, "Didn't you say you teach high school? Dealing with teenagers day after day and week after week? Now that's tough." It was not a joyride for Mother Teresa. We learned after her death that she spent most of her adult life battling a sense of emptiness, a sense of uncertainty about whether God was with her. That only authenticates her faithful service. Judeo-Christian tradition tells us that some of God's most faithful servants experience the same sense of desperation. She made it through that desert of doubt and now resides in the eternal oasis. Congratulations, St. Teresa. May your example continue to inspire a world very much in need of such inspiration. I'm Chip Maxwell for 94.5 FM, 1420 AM, The Answer.